Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
59. Focus, defense, focus. Let's go.
Manning going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Watch time.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Shift.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Shut down.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Go set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the flood. Motion. Pop.
Shoot.
Working from the gun, Manning. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Bush. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
All day.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Come on,
following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Man, I got you.
Hit it.
On the counter, it's Bush. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Set. 30 base.
Mike's 59. Push him back.
Now.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Hey, alert 3.
80 weapon. Big grip.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sack.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The 7th play now in this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
50. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Hey, Mike's 50. I got you.
Get it.
Shotgun now for Manning. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Clayton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They'll run on first down. It's Bush looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
You got him. You got him.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Manning. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They're coming.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
On the set.
Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Let's go, tackle. Let's go.
Two draw Corkers.
Undercrunch. Let's go. Undercrunch.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Yeah.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
All day, defense. All day.
This is McCaffrey. And he's got it.
Get there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet.
Ready.
He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
On first down, it's James. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
All right, let's go right here now. Hey, switch gears.
Greystone, travel.
On second down, McCaffrey. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 34.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Falcons 3, Texans nothing.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
Check. 45 to Mike. Here we go. Slam.
General West.
Forty-five to Mike. 45. 6 man.
Hit it.
Check curls.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
That. They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that
really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On first down, they stick with Bush. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, proving you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Bush. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Rabbit.
Say.
61, matchbox lights.
Mike 50.
5.
Mike 50.
Into the red zone now. Manning. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Ball's going to 83.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Let's go. 30 base.
Watch the run.
Go.
Trying to punch it across with Bush. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 50. You better bring it.
Go.
Right now,
Man,
you better bring it.
and it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it is up.
The kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
10. Texans 3. Mike Badgley set.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Stick on 1st and 10. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, it's Stick. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Pulled in at the 24. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
What we got? '59's Mike.
Big River.
Throwing again.
Go, baby.
Manning.
Get that ball.
And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 50. Ready?
Lightning.
Mike 50. Get it.
You ain't going nowhere.
Operating from the gun. Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
59. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go. Tighten up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Manning. And he's going to go down again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now Stick. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Don't say nothing.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that
45,
recipe
45.
works.
Mike, 45. Rip left, rip left. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey,
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Here's James.
Run.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Big River, Big River.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Oh, look at the Jew.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and 1 at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, let's get off the field.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. James. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go, baby.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Ready
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's coming again.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
He's checking. Crap.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a gain.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Willis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a man open down the middle of the field. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming after you.
Shoot.
From the gun, Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Gill. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Get him, boy.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
My
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Manning. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on,
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Yo, go, go!
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Stop your whining.
Manning to throw once more. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Willis make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On the ready.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Snap.
Throwing is Manning. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Big Griffin.
Operating from the gun. Manning. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard and a pickup there to bring up a second and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch QB drop. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. I'm coming. Kill.
Fan.
Check 49.
Back. Alert flare.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On the double.
58's the mic. I'm here all day. Sponge. No. Watch twist. Check.
Leo.
T. Check 13.
Ready.
On second down, it's Stick. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Hatch it.
Look at me. Go.
Jim.
You're out.
Jim.
Spike.
A shotgun throw for Stick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. $12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Outside coming.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
Yeah,
7
baby.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
D-line, get that quarterback.
No, check it. Go.
To throw, it's Manning.
Right here.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's our time.
6-6. Pull it high.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey. 6 guys.
Hey, wahoo. Shoot.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
Run, go.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Hey, Zoo.
We don't want this. 45, Mike, 45. Coming to you.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Hey, seam 6.
45.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
No better.
Stick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Ready, set,
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Manning. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Greystone travel. Get
Back to throw, Manning. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Out.
ready.
They'll go for it. It's Manning. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Get ready. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Buzz.
52. Watch 52.
And I,
Here we go.
Now Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
Let's go,
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
30 base. General West.
Use the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Watch the twist.
61. Matchbox lights. Shoot.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Last stop.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Falcons, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.